Hi guys, here we are playing the Grand Tour game, as we are they're actually not slow, they are actually fast.
Look at that lunging and pitching there as she heads on to the Isn't. Bringing out that flat 12. Back towards old lady's house, lumbering towards substation. Just feel the seat to go. And across the line. She's nuts. She's absolutely nuts. Sliding a Testarossa. I wouldn't do that for all the tea in China.
Technical point that might confuse the viewers. You just said the raw from the flat 12,
Yeah.
which is sort of right, but I said V12,
I know you did.
which is also sort of right because it's not a boxer, so it's a 180-degree flat V12.
Like that.
There you
Literally not interested. It's a flattish V12. Anyway, it's now time to see how the Lambo got on. Easing off the second curve on the straight. On the power towards your name here. Doyle has wrestled back towards old lady's house. Now indeed damp dash towards substation. And there we are across the line.
Great.
Right. There's a new breed of small hot hatchback. And to find which one is best, we took the Grand Tour to that field just over there. Yes, the start point for our test was our own track in Oxfordshire. And this is what we'd assembled. I've brought the new Volkswagen Polo GTI, which has 197 horsepower. Richard Hammond has brought the new Ford Fiesta ST, which also has 197 horsepower. James May has brought the new Toyota Yaris, which has a ridiculous...
Give me a moment, guys.
name, the how do you say that?
Gruminer.
It isn't Gruminer. There's no at the end. It says Grum.
Yours is a brown car.
It's not brown.
That is brown.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It isn't. It's mushroom.
The cameramen know about colour. Is it brown?
It's brown.
It's definitely brown.
It's brown. There you
It's
go.
mushroom. At this point, we decided that instead of arguing about which car was best, we should do some actual tests, starting with a pursuit race.
Go. end up speeding. Right fast. Come on, turn. Oh, dearie me. Hello, bit faster. I was very brave.
Several laps later, both of us were still the same distance apart.
It's just occurred to me, we both have the same knowledge of this track. We both have 197 horsepower. This race may take a while. However,
Brakes are fading. I can feel them fading a bit. They do get hot.
mine, meanwhile, had got smoky hot. So, much to the annoyance of our colleague, we decided to call it a draw.
Can I just say, if this was a proper race rather than a catchy-up race, I'd now be in the lead because I treated my car properly and didn't overheat the brakes.
Have you heard this?
I did hear that.
But you don't
So
pause
in
in
other
a
words,
race.
if you drive slowly, you win.
Yes, because my brakes aren't overheating. I can still be
You
going
never went
round.
more than 28 miles an hour.
Rubbish! When did you watch a motor race on the television, on grandstand or whatever?
Die moment.
Rather than listen to any more of May's bizarre theories on motorsport, we decided to move on to the next challenge. A drag race. Let me talk you through the engine. It's a 2-litre turbo. On you are. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes!
Oh, what?
A victory for the fat boy!
That can only mean that VW have got their figures wrong. Again.
This surprising result called for a bit of a debrief. The mushroom-coloured polo
Round.
The brown VW has
won. Actually, I've got to be honest, I am quite surprised by its
I'm slightly
astonishing
surprised.
victory.
It is really annoying and there's nothing you can
Because it's
do.
heavy.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's only as powerful as this.
The DSG gearbox makes a huge difference.
Yeah, the double clutch. I mean, every time you two have to change gear, you lose 20 yards.
Well, there's no way can you keep up with that with an
Instant.
old-fashioned box.
No, it's one gear, then another. In this.
yes.
Oh, hang on. Text from Mr. Willman. You idiots.
Nice.
Kind.
Stop banging on about double clutch gearboxes and lift off oversteer. These cars are supposed to appeal to young people and they have no idea what those things are. The winner of this test will be the car that appeals most to millennials, not old men like you. So what test do we do that young people would be interested? No, wait, I've had an idea.
What exactly is a millennial?
Once we'd explained this to James, we left the test track and began our new youth-friendly road test.
Ford. Not a big fan of Volkswagen. And the Ford is blue.
Power, good. Oh my God.
He gaining on me? I guess he's gaining on me.
Apart from you drinking plastic, which is evil, I thought that was all going rather well, the test appealing to young people.
Yeah, we'd talked about carbon dioxide and polar bears and expressed our support for the Labour Party.
Yeah, I mean, apart from the bit where the juicer blew up in my face, obviously it was all going rather excellently, we
It
thought.
was, yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Mr. Willman said we hadn't got the idea at all. And that to really appeal to millennials, we had to somehow get our cars in the Mail Online.
Now, this was a bit of a problem for James, who claims he's never read the Mail Online.
I haven't.
You're not really the Mail's target audience, James.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you're not a mealy-mouthed, bitter person who believes that everyone who is luckier, better-looking, richer and more talented than you are should be torn to shreds and executed.
Right, well, whatever. The rules were simple. We had to drive into London and then do something with our cars that would get the paparazzi to take a picture of them.
Yes, and then the winner would be the person who got the most amount of those pictures actually published.
I decided that what I'd do was take my wife out for dinner at the glittering Bluebird restaurant on the famous King's Road. It's a popular haunt for the paps, this, and I felt sure we'd be snapped getting out of the little Ford. Okay, right, so remember to smile and look like you really like a lot. Right, on my hand, there, and then we'll just stand around for a bit.
You're better get a taxi
Go
line.
to dinner with my wife, Mindy.
Get it, what up? Oh, there.
Jeremy, meanwhile, had decided that to get himself noticed, he'd have a puncture and then get a celebrity like Binky Felstead to help him mend it.
You grab the spare wheel.
Really?
You have to twiddle it so the car goes up, way really high in the sky. Come on, get back into this.
Exhausted.
James, meanwhile, was driving a car that's never been papped, through a part of London that's never been papped, with his dinner date, historian Mary Beard, who hasn't been papped either.
And I'm absolutely delighted. I mean, this has made my month, this.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very generous.
Meanwhile, back in Chelsea,
There's no paps. There's nobody here.
No.
There's no photographers. It's ridiculous. I've always been photographed here. Look, here I am. And here I am. And here, she's just a friend from work.
with dinner over, the two most unpappable people in history were waiting to be papped.
I just had a thought. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but actually the idea of this was to get the car in the paper. Well, no, because I should have parked it outside. Excuse me.
James, did you burp in front of Mary Beard?
I did, I'm sorry, it just fell out. I apologise.
And also, I know a lot of people will be thinking, oh, we engineered that. We really genuinely didn't. All you have to do to get papped when you're in our line of work is go into London, do something mildly out of the ordinary, and then they swarm. Well,
Or get
not round
absolutely
you.
clattered and fall out of a club with no trousers on.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Or
Anyway.
catch pneumonia.
Anyway, yes, I've had that a few times. Anyway, listen, while we were waiting to see which one of our antics got into the Mail Online, Mr. Willman came up with another youth-friendly idea.
Yep, he said each of us had to take a picture of our car and then see which of us got the most likes of their snap on Instagram. I had done just that. For my Instagram picture, I'm not messing about. I've recruited a top photographer and I'm very excited because he's brilliant. Look at that. His name is David Yarrow. He's one of the...
Well, this is where I'm going to end it off for today, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Grand Tour game. Until next time, bye-bye.